In the heart of bustling Manhattan laid a small tech firm. Its name was Bashier Sons, but it was better known as Bright Lights by the locals. The name didn't just represent neon signs, it also stood for alluring and progressive ideas that this father-son duo dared to bring to life. Bashier Sr., a white-bearded man with laughter lines drawn across his face, had been an ecologist all his life, but his heart saddened as he saw the plight of endangered animals. Meanwhile, Bashier Jr., Ethan, with his deep-set blue eyes, echoing serenity and an inherent knack for technology, intended to use their firm to make his father's dream a reality. They dreamed of a world where urban cities would frolic with wildlife, not just confined to the country outskirts or screensavers but right in their parks and backyards, harmless, yet as real as they could get. Their solution: holographic wildlife. Months passed by, their office usually glowing even at unearthly hours, as Ethan coded tirelessly, creating algorithms that translated countless features of wildlife into holograms that seemed almost real. Meanwhile, Bashier Sr. compiled an extensive list of endangered species, their features, their sounds, their habitats, everything that Ethan's algorithms could breathe life into. Their first test run was in Central Park. With the arrival of dusk, the park began to blink with the life of 1,000 jungles. The graceful moose wandered by the lake, a cluster of dodo birds huddled, squawking in a corner, and elusive pandas lazily chewed on bamboo sticks, all in their holographic splendor. The city stopped and gawked at this publicity stunt, some smiled from ear to ear, others looked puzzled, barely hiding their disbelief. Ethan and Bashier didn't mind the mixed reactions. After all, their mission was far too grand, uncharted territory that needed no approval. Word spread far and wide, and New York was just the beginning. Soon enough, holograph wildlife parks sprang up around the globe, in Tokyo, Sydney, Nairobi, London, all teeming with life, from the smallest bird to the largest mammals. The world began to understand the importance of these interactions. Children who had only read about such creatures began to identify them, laughing in glee as they interacted with hologram animals. Gradually, the sense of wonder shifted to a sense of responsibility. The Holographic Wildlife Project was more than just a spectacle, it was a mirror held to humanity, asking them to take note and do something about their dwindling counterparts in the wild. Ethan and Bashier's project became a global success. The holographic wildlife parks not only attracted tourists but also drew conservationists and researchers studying the lifelike behavior of the holographic animals. With growing popularity, wildlife conservation funds saw a steady rise, invested diligently in preserving the remaining habitats. While the world enjoyed their lights, in a simple office in Manhattan, an old ecologist and his son saw their dream turn into a revolution, one that inspired the world to protect the true originals still lurking in the wild. Remember, only when we understand the importance of wildlife, can we begin to appreciate the world we live in and work towards preserving it.